making sure making sure I didn't mess anything up, because I went through and I took out all the extra wires that were on the ceiling, you know, but I left the side markers. I left the emergency door triggers, and I figured if I fire it up now and you don't hear any alarms, then I'm good. But I removed about 10 pounds of wires throughout the bus to clean up the ceiling here, and the bus is good. Let's go make sure all the tanks are airing up. There we go. I'll let her warm up for a little bit here. I miss driving the bus more than anything, but what's going on, guys? Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. We're back building on the bus, the Skoolie. And before we get the floor done, okay, I have dreaded this one. I have dreaded this one. We need to remove these heaters, these rear heaters, because they're in the way. And we're not gonna use them. We're gonna be using mini splits later anyway. This is gonna be a messy job. Thank you for joining me on the bus. I'm not gonna call it the bus build. We're still in demo mode. The bus demo series here on the channel here. I'm a 40-foot Skoolie. I will be uploading this video with some connecting internet right here from the Arizona desert. Beautiful, 70 degrees in November, love it. Look for a link in the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet with connecting also. So in my last video, when I was working on the sides, Wayne was taking off all of the metal that was hiding and protecting these flexible radiator hoses. So if you're not familiar with buses, that's how these heaters work. In buses that have heaters in them, it comes off the engine with the hot coolant, and it creates these loops back and forth for that heater. This one that took out a piece of skin from my leg, and also this one up here, which we weren't sure at first because there's no hoses running to it, right? Well, Wayne unscrewed it the other day, and sure enough, the hoses there go under the bus, come back up, loop to this, and then they also go up front for the defroster up front also. So they all gotta go. We're not gonna have any original heat in the bus, but we have a solution for that later, don't worry. These heaters gotta come out, and I'm gonna show you on the back how we're gonna do that. Well, how Wayne's gonna help me do it. Wayne turned off the engine while I was talking to you guys, because we don't want the fluid to get too hot. But yeah, so I'm kind of fortunate here on this rear engine. Lots of easy room to get to the Cummins 8.3 here. But these hoses, well, there they are. There's one, there's two, there's the water pump. So we have a switch up front to be able to turn this on or off to circulate the hot radiator fluid throughout. But on the engine right there, we've got a yellow valve to cut it off going out. We've also got one right there to cut it off going back in. So essentially turning that and turning that, we have closed the loop system and stopped any fluid from going to those heaters. But these are still full right now. They're full of radiator fluid, and we need to get that out. And that's gonna be the messy part for Wayne and I. I'm gonna see what he has in mind how to do this. Okay, got a kitty litter bucket here. Also got my Blue Boy just in case things get crazy and we severely underestimated how much is gonna be in here. But Wayne's turned off all the valves. Gonna kink this line. This is the one that's gonna be bad because this one goes up into the floor, and gravity is gonna wanna send all that water down. So we're gonna kink this. Got some rags here so we don't spill anything. Try to get this outside of the bucket drained out. This one is only from there to there. He already turned that one off, so this one isn't gonna hold nearly as much. And then I think Wayne was talking about using a shop vac to try to get every piece out of it. I'll bring my extension cord over, we'll plug in the shop vac, hook it up to that line, and then literally try to suck all the rest of the water out of that hose so that when we're working inside, it's gonna be very minimal water spillage inside. I think that's a good idea. I've never seen anybody use a shop vac, so that's why I like it. It's good having extra ears and eyes and ideas out here. You know, you guys have already given us so many ideas that I basically changed certain things within the build itself based on some of the ideas I get from you guys. And then there's some crazy ideas too. I'm like, okay, thanks, but All right, Wayne has opened up the return line, so he's gonna blow it first with this, and that should shoot it out this end right here, technically. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Slowing down, but so we got like 3 gallons out of the line, but I mean that helped a lot, but the rest of it is going to be unhooking each heater from the front to the back, raising it up and continuing to just kind of help it out. And the floors are clean in there, but it's probably gonna spill a little bit. We didn't spill a drop outside here on BLM land, so at least that's good. So we'll finish this from the inside. All right, and then back inside, Wayne unhooked one of these. We're gonna work them one by one here, I guess, and try to get the fluid out. And I know I've mentioned this before, but you guys gotta check out Wayne's channel, RB Prepper Wayne, because he is filming and talking a little more details and specific about some of the things he's doing, where I'm just back here looking good. I guess Diana's looking good. Love the sunshine in Arizona. Blue skies. A little breezy today. 74 is the high. I'll take it. One down, ready to go. Yep.
Like this.
Oh yeah.
See, that way, I'm not draining it out of here. It's all in there. There's this.
All right, last one is the one that goes underneath the chassis and connects to this one and then goes up to the front area. Wayne's gonna work on that. Look at all this DC wire. This is really, really good DC wire. Maybe even 2 pieces of runs in each piece of this, so we'll be able to save that. While Wayne works on that, Diana's been taking out the front rail strip here, this rubber mat that runs the length. Some of them are not coming out. We're gonna have to use the grinder. And I tried to get one out with that, but it didn't work too well. And I guess it's our first look at what's underneath. You ready? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, it's sticky plywood, but at first glance here, of course, we're gonna take all of this. Oh, let's pull this one back too. Take a peek here. Oh yeah, look at that. We might be okay. We might just keep all this plywood here and put our insulation right over it. But it looks like as part of this video, we're gonna get heaters and floor out. It's exciting. You're doing great, hon. You're doing great.
Thank you. Can
I know
you help me?
some of them
These
are
too
stripped.
hard.
Yeah, I'll go back and try the ones that may have given you hard. Maybe I can get a knife in there and cut some of the dirt. Yeah, let me try that. All right, Diana has painstakingly taken all the screws out. Whichever one she couldn't get, I went back through and either grind it off or use the pry bar. I think we're gonna reveal this middle rubber rail strip right here. Pull this guy back and see how it comes out and see what it looks like underneath. It looks like wood.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like wood. So far, so good. Huh.
Sticky.
Woo! Woo! It's out.
First part of the floor is out. Yes.
Yes. Yep, lots of adhesive stickage on there. But for what we revealed, except for this weird white spot right here, I mean, I don't know what that, it might just be more glue. I can't be certain. And then we came all the way up here. Pretty sure this is gonna be the fuel pump access on top of the tank because there's the fill for the diesel. So we're gonna wanna leave that in. But yeah, so far, first look at the wood. We're gonna keep tearing out the rest of this rubber here in the floor. And hopefully, we're gonna have a bare floor by the end of the day. Yeah. Wayne's still underneath the front driver's area working on the heater hoses and that removal, and he's gonna do bypasses. We won't need any extra hardware, actually. He's gonna be able to reuse some of the old hose to make U-turns and the old clamps in the front and back to make that system back to normal and everything, so that's cool. I'm gonna fire up the barbecue grill, get some chicken going. It doesn't need much of my attention, so that can just go and I'll rotisserie it as we work on the flow. Working on the flow. All right, that should be the last piece holding on this whole strip here. I have cut around the sanders over here so we can just bypass it for now. Oh yeah. We got wood. We got wood. Yeah. Woo!
Oh my God, how easy is that?
Just comes off in one piece.
Everybody else has to fight with it.
Yeah, I know. Yep. She going. She going. All right out for her. That's gonna be more than half of the floor exposed here with the plywood. And just looking for any problems, issues. What's this white stuff? Is that a start of mold? Or is that glue? Could just be slime.
It could be they use bleach in here.
Yeah,
And bleach
because the
turn that glue white.
wood under it's okay. Over here, it looks a little darker right here, but the wood hasn't come up. It hasn't started to like bulge up from moisture or anything. It's just this weird surface thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
You can see the holes go all the way out to the ground. You can see.
Oh yeah, right to the metal. I mean, it's metal right behind that
right
piece
through
of
the
half
middle.
inch. And then up here at the door, again. Here, let me step over here. Turn around like this so you can see. So see? No. Usually it's really bad here around the door in a snow bus because kids are coming up and stomping their boots and it gets under this rubber. But looks like we got some pretty good wood. I'm liking that. I think we're gonna take a break, have some lunch, a little drinky poo because it's noon, and then we'll get back to it. All right, so I'm gonna take a break on the bus. I'm gonna finish it in this video. We're gonna finish it tomorrow because I never like to, I don't like to overdo it and work too hard. Oh, hey Black Betty. Eric, you should ride me to Outback Pizza for our weekly karaoke. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah. We should probably ride her to town for some karaoke tonight. Wayne, you gonna keep working?
What?
You gonna keep working on it?
After I eat some chicken.
All right, yeah, we made some chicken. Wayne's gonna keep working, I guess, and we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna go take a break. You guys want to come with me? Let's go do karaoke. Let's go. Oh yeah! Well, was having an awesome time at karaoke there at the Outback, at the Sunny and Country Gentleman Entertainment there. I felt bad because Wayne was back here at the bus working. He removed the entire back section. We're gonna have a mini split back here, but that was kind of a mess getting that off, as I understand it. So now all that's open, and another thing, like stuck to the adhesive on the floor. This huge monstrosity that was right here, that was making it so that we were gonna start our bed up here. Well, Wayne decided to take this off. And there's like nothing there. So we're actually changing the whole bus layout now. The bed will not go up there. The bed will go here. And we're gonna have custom cabinets next to the mini split and down here and stuff like that. But I came back to work on the floor and finish the floor. So finished all the screws around the wheel well, pulled the last piece of vinyl, got all the way up here, and although it's just confined to a small space, but matter of fact, we even cut right there and we were feeling so good. And then I'm like, all right, let's keep going. No! Literal dry rot. The entire half-inch wood is completely gone. In fact, down to bare metal. Bare, rusty metal right there. So I feel like this might be a good time to just stop, reset, think about things. In fact, take this piece and just put it right over it like that and nothing happened. Everything went perfect today. Take a little break and hit this in the morning. So yeah, give me some time to think this over. We'll see about cutting out this section and see how far the cancer spreads, and I'll have an update for you in the next video. Good night, guys.